Hey everyone, this is Gus. Welcome to my new transmission, I guess. I put this in this place. I have a little problem with my microphone like 2 minutes ago, and I accidentally broke some part of the arm that is trying to handle the microphone. So please bear with me because it's gonna be a little challenging. Again, I'm just putting by my glove, which is not Wacom, by the way. Thank you, Wacom, for not giving me the glove. I'm just being informed by Wacom that the Wacom glove is, what do you call, an extra, it's additional, so you have to buy it or something like that, and extra when you are in the Wacom store or whatnot. But, this is for all the YouTubers that do, like icon fake, this kind of open box things for Wacom. Please tell us that the glove is not included whatsoever, because I have a copy, I have a capture shot that I can show you when I asked Wacom for that glove, but because I never have it. And they said, oh, I'm so sorry, but it's supposed to be an additional that you got to buy a part. Oh, I didn't know. You know why? Because those guys that are doing the open box are misleading us. Yeah, they are telling us, this is included. Oh, it's a glove. Well, that probably gives you the glove by gift, but it's not in any way included. So let me check my microphone. I was doing my microphone right now because I have no idea. Oh yeah, okay, it's working good. Well, my microphone is working good. I probably have to buy one of these little things later on. Well, anyway, thank you for joining me. And what we're doing today. Oh, remember the Tres Ronin? I mean the tree running that we were doing. Mao Sarakawa, Katsuyori, and the other guy. Where's the tree running? Oh yeah. Mao Sarakawa, Katsuyori, and the other guy. Dogunishi, which is a dog. Okay, so I just put the file. So we are going to start doing those, and I'm just doing this. And by the way, just congratulating myself publicly because my editor, I mean the guy that works in the publisher industry, just gave me another book. Now my book is another book. I am a professional illustrator, as you know, when it's something that I like the this thing I like a lot, which is science fiction. So I'm gonna be doing the illustration for that book. That's so cool. Well, anyway, let's just start doing this, shall we? And before that, just let me tell you something. If you want to support this artist, let's go. There's a link there for coffee.com. Just buy me coffee. It's for free. Also, please follow me on my social media. That at this time is only Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and what's the other? No, that's it. Oh, our station, which is not social media, it's some sort of social portfolio or something. And by the way, if you are just watching me from Twitch, I mean, just remember that every day next week, I'm gonna try to do some videos, some streaming at night about rescuing some all these what is this called? Some old illustrations that I have, and I just started from zero. I mean, I just have the drawings. I'm very good at drawing, pretty confident in that. And then for some weird reason, I didn't like the paint, so it turns on suck. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just talking all those things. I'm pretty much redoing those, like rescue. It actually is rescue because I'm rescuing them from being an anonymous folder to be something pretty much like that. And I'm applying all the knowledge, and I'm just talking about the knowledge. So you feel free to join me on Twitch. And also, if you want to ask me any question during this stream, please do not hesitate. So if you want to support this artist in my adventure to put more free content for us artists in the internet, and just to do some drawing. By the way, I encourage you to do some drawing along with me. It doesn't have to have the same theme. It's just another thing. Just draw. It's like, you know, you have a drawing body, me, and that is cool. It's like having a gym body, but it's not a gym body. It's a drawing body, me. So you can do the drawing and the painting, and please feel free to pause me whatever your result is, or send me emails and try to see how can I pause your picture, because at this time YouTube don't even let me, because I don't have 1,000 followers. YouTube don't even let me to do the, you know, kind of communication. So what is the day when I don't feel like, you know, going into your streaming? But anyway, I try to put the news. It's not in YouTube. At least I will try to put the news on what is this place? Instagram, probably Twitter. So if you are coming from Twitter, please follow me here on YouTube. I need followers here on YouTube, by the way, a lot. Thank you. And don't forget that this program is brought to you by Clipstudiopaint. There is a link in the description of this video, so you can just watch Clipstudiopaint. Clipstudiopaint is pretty much the program I've been using all this time. I mean, all the time I've been using Clipstudiopaint. Why Clipstudiopaint and not Photoshop? Good question, because for now, Clipstudiopaint can accept Photoshop brushes. So I have an account also on DeviantArt that I have been using in a lot of years, but I still go to time to download free brushes. So you can have a free Photoshop brush package, and nobody cares about doing much of the free Clipstudiopaint Photoshop. I mean brushes. But anyway, now Clipstudiopaint, I mean, not now, I'm talking about like 3 or 4 years ago. It started, no, 2-3 years ago, pretty much, almost like 2. They started accepting in the program the importing of foreign brushes, I mean Photoshop brushes. So you can just go and use it. And by the way, to those who are following me on Twitch, I'm not using Clipstudiopaint in Twitch. I'm using Krita. Yeah, I'm using Krita. So if you want to see me using Krita, go and you know, follow me also on Twitch. I will try to do. It's not like a super kind of class thing. I'm not showing you with the elements or the basics or the primaries of Krita. There is a bunch of videos here on YouTube, so you can just go over there. I have no problem. And also, if it happens you have a project and you are looking for a professional illustrator, that is my website, gus-Live.com. Just pay me a visit, just drop me a message, whatever. I have a very nice message system by MailChimp, so no more spammers. Woohoo! Love it. I really love that. Thank you so much, MailChimp. This is a free advertising. But remember, this program is brought to you by Clipstudiopaint. There is a link here in the description of the video, so you can just go over there and try to check it out. And by the way, also, this is a time for developing ourselves. It's a time for doing the best we can do with our skill. I mean, illustration. So let's guys, just go. Let's do some illustration, shall we? So I told you that what it is, the art the part that is encased in the art on my microphone is somewhere there. So what I'm gonna do is try to look for the next week where I can find it and see what I can do with that. Thank you so much for this, and let me get back to I guess my daughter is in the room. Wait for me. Don't go. Sorry for interruption, guys. I have to open the door for my daughter. Okay, so let's go to the this place. Yeah, we are in there. And now we have to put this in the place. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. There should be a way for me to do this. And if not, this is gonna be. It's not. It's gonna be like a bummer. Okay, not that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. So closer. Yeah. So I hope you guys can hear me. Well, and let me put it back. And thank you so much for the patience. I'm sorry I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna do this. So there's many things to do this, and there is one of these tools that I use a lot. But let me get first to see. Oh yeah, this is the line art. So what I'm gonna do is right now is what I always advise you. Always take a copy of your layer. Duplicate your layer. Why should I do that? Well, let me tell you why. Because we are humans and we make mistakes. And we make mistakes. We don't want those mistakes to be so severely impacted in our things. I mean, if I lose for some weird reason, I lose my line art, I don't have to go to my sketch and try to reproduce again my line art. What I do, I just go and make visible the layers that I just duplicated. So these are duplicated right now, and what I'm gonna do is getting rid of one, and this is one. No, this is one, and this is two. I don't know which one is which one. This is the three, and this is the four. So the four and the three. But so these guys here, I'm gonna make them into just one layer. So I'm gonna merge these layers. So they are merged. Right now they are merged. I hope you can see it. By the way, let me open my other part, which is the program that I've been advocating all these years is Pure Reference. It has the name. It's a reference program, and you can just put all your reference there. It's a mood board, and that's what I like it so much. So let me load the recent. ¿Qué es el Moserakawa is? Let me see if it's Moserakawa, all the ones that I have. Yeah, it's in Moserakawa. That's cool. So I have all my. Yeah, I have a Katsuyori, Moserakawa, and I have all of the. I also have this for the uniforms. Yeah, some more thing. Are gonna be pretty complicated, but I don't care about that. I just want them to look so cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna be very nice. So we are going to start doing our flats. So what is our flats? Our flats is we put flat colors there. It's pure and simple. I'm not gonna use the. I'm showing the Clipstudiopaint method to do flats. I'm gonna use my own method to do flats. What is your own method to do flats, guys? Let me show you my own method to do flats. My own method to do flats is just simple. We do this. We do this. Oh, we have a problem here. See this? So sometimes the flats are a good idea and sometimes not that much. So, okay, pure simple. Oh, still, we have a problem here, Houston. And I don't know where the problem is. See, this thing of the flat business is serious business. You have to be pretty serious about it, because you don't want this to be like a pencil. It's to be too bad. Too bad that you don't care. You cannot do this. Oh, funny. That is the place. Where's the other place? So let's do this again. Okay. Okay, in this area, we have a trader. We have a trader in our midst. This area is the problem. So, let's try to find something in this area. I'm trying to see where it could be the culprit. So it doesn't appear to be in this area at all, but let's see. It's still doing this something in here. Is something in here? See? So let me see this. Should be something in here. This place. Okay. So when we do this, it shouldn't be this way. Oh, found it. It's right here. See? Ah, great. That may be. I didn't do it. I didn't see it. Yes. Now we're starting. Now is out of the boundaries, out of the question. Okay. Oh, mouse Arakawa, I have a problem here. So, let me see here. Yeah, we have this. So, right now we're here. Yeah, we are down here. We're pretty cool here. Okay, we are good here. Actually, I don't care much of that part. I should care about it. Actually, I should care about this part because you know what? So let's see this again. Okay, it's perfect. Get much about the other. Oh, so you have to be very careful. You don't have to leave white spaces. For white spaces, I mean spaces where there is no black ink. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we have a problem here, Houston. This area. See, this is the good thing when you are just walking around the beach. Just find this little thingies. Yeah. Now it's out. Now it's out. Now it's out. Now it's out. Out. Out with the old. In with the new. Yeah, I know that is sometimes it's pretty tiresome, as you can see when this is happening, but you will have an idea. So what I just did is making these guys into whatever. So this is pretty much the just make like a mask. What I'm gonna do is gonna go select. I'm gonna put the invert the selected song, and I'm gonna make a new layer, which is gonna be the painting. It's gonna be the flats. So the flats is gonna be underneath this. So probably I have this. I use the Harmony. No. Photoshop. This is the Harmony oil. So I will do like a little kind of this kind of color. Yeah. So yeah. So we just do this. See? You can just use another things that is but you know what? I prefer to use the watercolor kind of thing, opaque watercolor. Yeah. The problem is when you are using this kind of what is this called? Brushes. This is called like so. What we are doing right now, we are doing exactly as I just told you. We are isolating the figures for the background because probably I'm gonna use another kind of background. And why you're gonna do this? I mean the other kind of background because I like it. So this is not this is the flats, but I'm gonna save it because this is also the mask. So I'm gonna use a mask. There is another way to try to use a mask, but I like this. Oh, look at this, guys. Yeah, it doesn't matter because what I'm gonna do later is just erase those parts. Okay, I prefer to do my flats using this than using the other methods. Why I prefer this versus the other methods? Well, the other methods are they let me like not a solid kind of background, not a solid kind of flat. Let me show you. If I just get rid of this, see this? This is completely solid, totally solid. The other method I was using is pretty much the one I'm using. Another thing that I'm not gonna do is using pretty much the same brush for everything. I'm gonna be using regular kind of brush. This is a opaque watercolor. You can find it in the part of the watercolor. Also have thick paint. I got gouache, dry gouache, oil paint, and oil paint flat brush, or the color change. But I'm gonna do the opaque watercolor because I like it more. It's actually one of the one that I just started painting. Okay, so since this guy have an eraser on the other side, you know what? You can just easily do this. See? So need the so these guys have an eraser. How cool is that? So yeah, let me get you out of this. So you see, this is the area where everything is gonna be painted. So you have a reference. Let me see. Let me put my what is this? Where's my restring chat? Let me open my restring chat. We should be open in anytime. I hope. Oh yeah, now it's open. Okay. So we're visiting. Because you take to ask me anything. Okay, so this is pretty much the area. So what are we gonna do right now? Well, to make this, we're gonna create another layer, and this time the layer that is gonna be on top, as usual. And we are going to go this click to layer below. That means we are gonna use the layer as a mask. So we are not gonna leave anything. So we are gonna be still in that area. So yeah, let me check colors for my Maserakawa friend. Oh, by the way, just for you to see, guys, that's Maserakawa. This is one that I did when I was, here. So it's gonna be like, so we are gonna use them. This is pretty much with a lot of yellow. So yeah, it's pretty much like, oh, no, it's like a little more yellowish, the little rat. The little rat. Yeah, the little rat is a little more yellowish. And this part is like white. We're trying to make this looks like a all comic from the 50s. This is the flattening, actually. That will happen with the flattening. And I guess I will use, media paint. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a little more yellowish and friend the rat. The hands are a little whitey. Is a mice. And the tail seems to be a little more like this is gonna be like a same color. But no, I guess I make the tail like this. I still don't know exactly how the tail is gonna be or what it's gonna be, but I'm just trying to design. So yeah, the other guy is Katsuyori. I'm trying to. Oh, I almost forget, and I need to make this guy like this because his eyes are like this. And the little nose is a little like this. Probably I am not doing this all the time, but probably not. It's probably something in this area because it's gonna be like a, you know. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty much Maserakawa. And Katsuyori, on the other hand, is where's my friend Katsuyori? I don't know why I have Katsuyori this way. I should have Katsuyori in the other way. But anyway, Katsuyori, on the other hand, it is like it's like a white cat. So it's gonna be pretty much white everywhere. So we'll just start doing the whitey thingy. But it has another color too, by the way. Not only white. But I just, given the these are pretty much white. Yeah. Okay. There's also gray. It has these gray areas. We don't know much. We don't know much about the area. We try to leave it like a gray part. Mm-hmm. And the other part is more like this. Yeah. So we have this, and then we have to go to our friend, this guy. Oh, that guy. So we have to make this guy here. So it's a Shiba Inu, so it's gonna be a little more reddish. Yeah. By the way, the cat, yes, I know this is a weird kind of flat for many, but this is the kind of pretty much accustomed to. Okay, pretty much the flats. And right now we're going to do the armors. So I like this samurai armors here, and there are a little more. They are super colorful, I know, but I like this color. This so it's pretty much like orange everywhere. So I like to use the orange. So the armor, at least the Unishi, it's gonna be kind of orange and blue, like the armor I have here. And probably they have the same kind of armor because you know these are like units. And you know what they say about units? They like to look pretty much the same. Well, that was the same, but I'm not sure yet. But so as you can notice, sometimes when I started doing the flats, I start doing the flats totally on the picture. I mean, the picture that is the back is gonna be the flags too. So no, I'm not doing this time. I'm just doing like another kind of layer, so I can just revisit this layer and change the color, change the palette, and do whatever I want to do if I have to. Okay. Yeah, this is. And then it's gonna be like a greenish. Yeah, it's gonna be like this kind of green. Yeah, it's gonna be this kind of greenish. Okay. And the other part is a kind of blue. The other part is this kind of blue. So this guy on the other side is kind of is a blade, so it's steel, so it's gonna be like a bluish stuff. See, I can make it like a bluish stuff, and this is also steel. But this part here is like a yellowish thing for these guys. So maybe it would be like a yellowish thing. Also, you can always get back to whatever color you have. Never leave a. Okay. Okay. See, this is pretty much it. It looks like one of those old kind of you know Okay, we're doing this, and right now we're almost finished with this guy. Let me get some details in this guy. And probably I'm gonna do some details here like this. Okay, so this is the first flat, and also, you know, there's wood, and it should be something like this. This is the, what I call the rope, and also is the foundation of the wood of the, what's this, the musket. This is the musket. See, we have a problem here. Now we cover this area. Okay. Okay. We have just covered the area. Okay, we have this, and also let me make this a little more. This, we have the approach. We have the cat, but we need another samurai kind of a costume, so I check on my. Okay, this is like a bluish, which is nice. It's like a bluish, it's like this blue, but a little more in this area. So I'm gonna make, no, this is too dark. I'm gonna make this guy more like this. So Katsuyori didn't like my flashy. He liked to be in this area. Okay. Well, okay, so Katsuyori is gonna be like this. I know we are invading some areas of this little fella, but will be for good, I promise, guys. friend the red could be a little dark. Maybe not. Well, that's nice. This is green and black and red. So you could have something like red like this here. This part can be red. This part is red. This part can be red. This part can be red. This part can be red. And the rest can be green, but not this green. I don't like it. I like this more green. So this guy can be this green. The same. How we're gonna be painting this, I don't know, guys. It's gonna be complicated. Let me tell you, it's gonna be complicated. A lot of complications, but I mean, no, this guy should be like this. So this guy is like this. Okay. Oh, don't forget that this. So if we take out this like a mask, I mean, if we take out this is way better for you to see where the mistakes are. So you can just apply them. So this is gonna be a flat. They look pretty good. You can just make a little conventions here and there, but in fact they look pretty good. Then when you try this again, you see, pretty cool. No mistakes at all. But that is because you make the flats. Very careful. Okay, now this is pretty much how they look like. Um, really. So this is pretty much how they look like. This is my flats. Okay, this is my flats. This is what we're going to be painting next week. And I will using another brushes. Not exactly the brushes that I have here, but I will use another brushes. Why? Well, because I usually like to experiment with a lot of brushes. So yeah, this is it. This is what we're gonna do with this. And I'm probably gonna make some sort of, let me know here. Yeah, because I want to do some, like the ground. Yeah, some sort of the ground itself. So I'm just, this is it. This is the flat. Wouldn't take me too much. And the real deal will begin next week when we start doing pretty much. Hmm, Next week when we start doing pretty much that. Well, next week is gonna be actually the big deal. When we start doing pretty much the painting, we are going to start doing this kind of a different painting that the one I've been doing. The workflow that I've been doing pretty much is, well, we start with the light, which is always another layer that is multiply, and then we will start with the, that's the darkness, the dark colors and shadows, and then we will start with the light, which is like a hard light, is something between the gray and that. Instead of using grayish colors and then just switching the colors and the blending modes, or using like the colorizing stuff, I like to use the real colors. I mean, is this gonna be like the doggish, the doggy kind of fur or skin? Is gonna be the colors like it is really, in real life. So the same with the mice, the same with the cat, and I was trying to do this at my best. Well, just reminder that this program is brought to you by Clipstudiopaint. So if you want to help out this artist, let's just go to the link that is in the description of this video, and just click and just pay a visit to Clipstudiopaint. There is a free trial for almost 3 months or something like that. I guess that's very good. So I will appreciate that. You just go there and click there, and this is how you like it, buy it. I've been using Clipstudiopaint Pro for the last 4 to 5 years or so, and I finding pretty good to work with any single kind of tablet. I'm using a Wacom, but many people is using it with XP Pen or Pablo or whatever other Wacom knockoff. I don't call it that way because I used to have an XP Pen. I still have an XP Pen, the Deco 2. So I don't call it the Wacom knockoff. I just call it Wacom alternatives, cheaper, sometimes some very affordable alternatives. If you compare it with a 1200 tablet versus I guess the 1200 is the huge one, like it's like a 30 inches or so. But I would appreciate it if you guys go and pay a visit to Clipstudiopaint, and if you like it, just click it. You are helping me out with that, you know, without clicking there. And also, if you want to just go and buy me a coffee, go to coffee.com and buy me coffee. It's just $3, and also there is a link to PayPal, so you can just support this artist and help me out to go more free content for those artists and try to start off discussions here at YouTube. I know that many artists are just most focused on giving away the stuff, or showing you his box and that, but I'm just painting or playing too. Yeah, you can say that. Playing or painting real time, so you see what I'm doing. So you can just try to mimic. I will appreciate it if you try to imitate me. Love it. But also try to, develop your own language. We don't use more the word style. It's language. It's the way that we communicate stuff in art. So it's your own language. Try to, develop your own language, and you can use any single style language as your point of start, as your starting point. So there, it's not a problem. If you want me to talk more about art and that kind of stuff, if you want to know more about, different styles or different techniques, just let me know. Just put me a comment, and I'll gladly do it. And just remember that next week we will be painting these guys. Probably one or two or three of these guys. I'm not sure yet, but we'll be painting. I'm planning to do this in a most not kind of rigid way, but in something in between. Because I want to have this, nice and easy. So many people don't know about this, but I love to have it. And in the other hand, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. And don't forget to support this artist. Go and click to Clipstudiopaint, or buy me coffee, or make a donation in PayPal. And by the way, something that is totally free. Click and subscribe to this channel, and join me in my social. That is totally free. I don't charge a dime. And don't forget to ask me anything. If you have an idea, so what I can do, like, oh yeah, I like to see a samurai mouse, but more action figure, I could try to do it, and I'll do it for you guys. So yes, drop me a message, an email, and whatever my social media or this. I check it out every single day on my phone, of course. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next week. Have a blessed week, King.